I'm Zane Burko, and these are my essentials. So my first essential is of course my iPhone. This is actually my new iPhone 12. I was only able to get this in a purple, which is pretty unfortunate. I actually wanted to get this in like a black or something less feminine, but this was the only thing that they had available. I answer emails on here. I reply to most of your YouTube comments on here. Really, I do most of my things on here. I'm really active on social media. I have my whole music library on here. You will never find me without my phone. I will always have it on me no matter where I am. It's really just an essential. For anyone who cares, I normally keep this in my right pocket, so for any pickpocketers out there, if you do find me out in public, you know where to find this. I am a really big fan of iPhones. I think they're a great phone. I just really like the user interface and of course everything about it. My favorite thing actually about the new iPhone is the camera. I think it's a big bonus. And I actually upgraded from an iPhone 8 Plus to this, so I'm getting used to using a phone without a home button. But you know, I'm steadily learning. We got my AirPods. Now this is my second pair of AirPods that I've owned. There's a funny story about that. Back in February of 2020, I was actually on this trip and I pulled an all-nighter on the last night and I was so tired. For some reason, I decided to wear pajama pants that day instead of wearing like something with pockets. So I had a hoodie with a big pocket in it. And I think when I was stepping onto the bus, my AirPods might have slid out of my pocket. I lost them. I completely lost them. And I'd only realized after we had gone onto the bus. So that was my first time losing something that expensive. And I got these replacements a couple months after. I honestly think that the AirPods quality are really crap. Apple could do much better. But the main thing that I really do like about them is that you can just plop these in your ears and they're minimalistic. Music will automatically start to play. You can start to play the music by tapping on them, skipping the songs by tapping on them. I mean, it's really just a great product. But I do think that the quality can be improved for the price, obviously. And I really do love listening to music. Music is always in my life somehow. These are definitely an essential for me. We got my camera. This isn't even actually my camera. I'm actually using my camera to film right now. So now, ever since a young age, I've always been capturing the moment with a camera of some sort. I've always just enjoyed capturing the moment and then of course sharing it with people. I've always been really passionate about photography and videography ever since I was really little, and it's something that I've kept with me for all my years. I think the main thing that I really like about photography and videography is just being able to be in control over the image and what you create. I of course use my camera for many things. You'll never find my camera sitting on a shelf doing nothing. It'll always be in use. Of course, I film all my YouTube videos with my camera. When I go on trips, I use my camera. I mean, I'm always capturing. It may not be on my main camera, but either on my iPhone or any other device, I'm always capturing the moment. Next up, we got my backpack. Now this backpack has been with me all around the world. This has been to British Isles, like the Netherlands, the United Kingdom, Middle East, California, so many places, and probably a bunch more that I'm forgetting about. I'll put them all on the screen right now, but I really do love this backpack. I think it's the perfect size backpack for me. It might look really small right now, but it can actually carry a lot. I think that my favorite thing about the backpack is something that I've kind of added on over the years, but I have a little keychain collection over here. I have my Babe keychain, Palace keychain, a Supreme keychain, a Stussy keychain, and a Drew House keychain. I was actually gifted this Champion backpack at a bar mitzvah. It was like a giveaway or something, and I've been using it ever since as like my backpack for school and traveling and everything like that. My next essential are these Audio-Technica ATH Pro 5X headphones. Now, I recently got these, I'm gonna say back in December of 2020. These cost like $130 or something, and these are the best set of headphones I've ever owned in my life. These have great sound quality. These are actually for DJs and not meant for producers, but they do work really well. So, of course, they're flexible. They're really great. I cannot mix music without these. The only way I can master and mix music is with these. You can also keep these on your head for a really long time and they will not get uncomfortable. And yeah, they're just like literally my favorite pair of headphones. I unfortunately can't really travel with them most of the time because they're just so big and I don't really have a case for them. But if I did have a case for them, I would bring these with me everywhere I go. trucker hats. I really do love these trucker hats. These have been a new thing for like about a year now. Of course, they were popular way before, back in the 80s, and then I think in like the 2000s, and they're coming back again. I bought my first ever trucker hat back in 2019. It was from this defunct brand called Malice Studios. This one, I used to wear it a lot. It says Space Cowboys Make Better Lovers. There were pins on the side over here. I just took them off. I want to wash the hat. The text is actually glow in the dark, which is really cool. I also have this garden party one, and of course this Chrome Hearts one. Baseball caps are very important to me. I think I filmed about 70% of my videos with a baseball cap on. That's probably an inaccurate statement, but I filmed a lot of videos with hats on. I'm not really insecure about my hair. In fact, I do actually like my hair a lot, but I think 90% of the time I am having a bad hair day, and I'll just throw on a hat so everything looks kept and maintained. What I really like about it is that there's some sort of breathability like through the mesh. I think that's like a really cool feature. Rather than having a hard snapback on your head, it just gets really uncomfortable. I've never been uncomfortable in one of these hats. I've been wearing hats since a very young age. I don't know. There's something about baseball caps that I really just do like, and it's not even necessarily on me. I just like wearing them. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it's definitely an essential. You'll never find me out without one. That's all I could say. I actually went through these phases where I'd wear certain baseball caps for like years on end. At first I got this custom hat that I got made at Lids. It said something like follow at Zane Burko. Unfortunately, I stopped wearing that hat once my account got hacked on Instagram under that handle. Then I had this like Super Mario hat that I also got at Lids. Then I had two Chance the Rapper hats that I bought off AliExpress that I wore for literally years. I'm gonna say like a solid 3 years. And then of course I had this Malice Studios hat phase, and now I don't really wear it, even though I paid like 60 bucks for this, which is absurd. But now I mainly just switch around from these two. These can kind of go with anything. JBL speaker. I got this thing back in 2018 for like 130 bucks. I know it's definitely gone down in price. This is the JBL Flip 3 in a blue. Love this speaker. I love JBL speakers. I think they are genuinely one of the best speaker manufacturers ever. They're durable and they have amazing sound quality. I've actually taken this speaker apart maybe 4 times and it still works perfectly fine. A couple years ago, I used to be that guy who would always be the DJ of the group and would always, I guess, play music on the speaker. And I've kind of stopped doing that. Not that I don't enjoy doing it, it's just, I don't know, I kind of stopped bringing my speaker around as much. This speaker has been with me also around the world a couple times. I absolutely love it. It's a great speaker. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hoodies. Now, if you guys don't know me well, I'm always wearing a hoodie. I love hoodies. They're comfortable, they're warm, and they're cool. I'm always cold. I don't know why, I just always am. So you'll never really find me in a t-shirt unless it's like summer, or I really like the t-shirt. It depends. But I'm always wearing a sweatshirt or a hoodie. I love them, they're great. Even sometimes when it's really nice weather, I'd prefer to wear a hoodie. It's just a preference. I just grabbed a random hoodie. This is just an essentials hoodie, but I really do love hoodies. I can never travel without one of these. I'll at least have one, that's for sure. But even when we're going to like the hottest places, I'll always pack a hoodie just in case. MacBook Pro. Now, this MacBook Pro is not your ordinary MacBook Pro. This MacBook Pro is 13 years old. I know, crazy. Now, I actually bought this computer used off of Facebook Marketplace for an amazing price of $200 Canadian. Like, that's amazing. I know you guys might think, it's a 13-year-old computer, what are you gonna do with that? But guys, trust me, try finding a good used MacBook on Facebook Marketplace for under $200. I bet you will not find one. The main purpose for this computer was for school, so that's what I still use it for, but I mainly use it for watching movies or TV shows at night. I never had a laptop before this, and it's been a pretty cool experience. I don't know if I'd really call this an essential, but it's just more of like a thing I like to have when I can bring it along with me. Again, it's not the thinnest. It is a 13-year-old computer. Y'all see how thick that is? That's like a solid 2 centimeters. As you guys can see, I plastered the back of this thing with stickers. These were all stickers featured in my free sticker unboxing videos. That explains it. We got sneakers. Now, I never used to be such a massive sneakerhead up until recently. I really enjoy switching up the shoes for different fits, and it is a lot of fun. It definitely adds something to your fit. It's definitely a game changer. That's all I'm gonna say. I used to not be a person who cared about what shoes they wore, so I just picked a bunch of random shoes just to showcase for you guys, but I have a bunch more upstairs in my room. But yeah, it's definitely now a new essential for me. So guys, those were my 10 essentials, and that's basically it. Peace.